Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna be telling you guys a whole lot. It's your girl Fiona, Vibe with Fiona, and on today I'm bringing you guys all the ingredients about Gemini. This channel it's all about positivity, it's all about good vibration. You have to feel it. So guys, if you're just tuning into my channel, welcome once again. So today guys, I'm gonna be talking about why blacks are now living in Germany. Okay, my number one is your educational system. All right, a lot of parents are really facing a whole lot when it comes to racism and how well their children are doing in class. It really matters. Imagine bringing your maybe 7 years old son who might have done some grades in Nigeria, and having to integrate sometime changing environment can actually affect the child growth in terms of education, by letting them to be very timid and having to adapt and having to learn the language and having to face people of different culture, like skin color, for example, like things they do and how well they are really deep into the system in terms of more knowledgeable due to the high equipped education they have. So such could actually make most parents to leave the country due to the setback it gives to the children. Number two is seeking better economic opportunities. Okay, like for me, I read mass communication. I have to really integrate into the society to be able to work on my field. Having to integrate in terms of having to know everything, because if I'm to do mass communication, for example, I have to know a lot about journalism. I have to have an idea, like having to have nose for news, like having to maybe really write, or maybe if I'm to say I want to be a secretary, for example, I have to be able to coordinate. And so when I talk about you seeking for better economic opportunity, that is why most black are leaving, is because they cannot come into the country, and like most of the time their professional stuff they learned back home, they cannot make use of it. So you can go into tech, or maybe you can go into something you've known that is very handy, or maybe like PhD, or like things that has to do with English speaking jobs. So it's really hard for a lot of we blacks to come into the country and having to change job opportunities. It's really tough on a whole lot of black people, and that is why most blacks, people of color, are trying to like leave Germany. So my number three, I would say cultural isolation. When I say cultural isolation, it's really a lot in Germany, especially in Munich that I am, for example. It's hard for you to go to maybe tourism area and then you get to see a lot of black hanging around taking pictures, just like how I go out always maybe vlogging. When I went to the Oktoberfest, I saw most of all the blacks I saw, they are actually in the kitchen, or maybe they are sales people, those people that are attending to the customers in the festival. So cultural isolation has made a lot of black people to leave Germany because they cannot blend into the culture. But places like Berlin, maybe Frankfurt, you will see a lot of black. They have black community. You will see them doing music festival, So like places in the rural area, just like maybe small cities that are close to, the north and all that, it makes a lot of black to want to give up and move to another country, because it's not everybody that would want to live or that are opportune to live in Berlin, Frankfurt, Munich, like places that are very, very populated, like black populated. So those places I just mentioned are very expensive, so it takes a lot of you to earn for you to live in such environment. So everybody is not opportune to live in such cities, so they decided maybe they can move to UK, to Canada, or to America. So these are one of the reasons most black are living in Germany. So my number 4 is racism and discrimination. A lot of people do say Germans are not so, but in a country where the white and black exist, okay, even if you're in an English speaking country, it is everywhere. So this microaggression, the pain and the boundary we black usually get makes a lot of them want to change an environment. Places where you don't find a lot of black, it is really, really, really hard for you to merge yourself along, to blend in, to be just free. And so it makes a lot of black to be in their shell. They are not able to express themselves, they are not able to go out. When they get to like see police, they might be be timid, or still feel like they are not it. Having to compare you being in Europe and you're in Nigeria, do you know how it feels to go back to your country? Like going back to Nigeria, do you know how, like on Christmas now, maybe during the festive period, people go back to their country to visit their family? Do you know how free they feel? Why do people always go back to see their parents? Do you think it's just back to see the parent or the family? It's because of the freedom it gives. Okay, so this racism and discrimination is really, really eating us, we black, and a lot of people are deciding maybe when they are up to 50 and above, they will save enough money and then they will go home back. It's really rare for you to see older blacks in Europe. When they earn, they save. Either they go back home to build, or they keep sending money to the family for them to, create a structure for them to live. And when they are 50 and above, you see them going back. That's the actual real reason why blacks are now leaving Germany. Number 5 is job discrimination. Okay, having to be maybe a very good doctor in Nigeria, because you don't really earn so well, you decided to like travel, and then you end up maybe in the Europe, in Germany, for example. Do you think you would, bypass somebody who studied here, who is the German, who is the white? Do you think you can bypass that person and be more successful in the job market than the person who is an indigene? No. Okay? No. No, 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 no. Even no matter how higher your grade is, you have to still be there, but you are not there. Here comes to the end of this video. Do well to like, comment, share. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and here is all about positivity. We are spitting facts, we don't omit anything. So, and I will catch you guys on another video, and please, please, please guys, support me and have a great weekend. Bye.